Ladies and gentlemen, today's a great day. So, a Pokemon who's been in chains for the last 20 years has finally been set free, and we're talking about Kadabra. So, a lot of people know Kadabra because it's a pretty iconic Pokemon, right? It's from the Kanto region where most Pokemon fans grew up, and it's got like a pretty catchy name, like Abracadabra Alakazam, right? That's like a magic type of thing, spell thing. Abra's a Pokemon, it evolves into Kadabra and evolves into Alakazam, right? They turned all three parts of the spell into separate Pokemon, right? And today's story is about like the pettiness of a magician, right? So there's this real life magician called Uri Geller. I say real life magician. No magician is actually like real, but you get the point. So 20 years ago, this guy went and sued Nintendo because Kadabra was kind of similar to him, because the name Kadabra is kind of similar to his Japanese name, and he also had this thing with like bending spoons, and the whole thing about Abracadabra and Alakazam is that they not the whole thing, but they hold like a bent spoon or something. So over these two similarities, having a similar name and bending spoons, he prevented Pokemon from producing Kadabra cards from 2003. Because of this guy, they pretty much couldn't do anything with Kadabra at all, and effectively banned Kadabra from the anime too, because it wasn't like officially banned, but Pokemon obviously didn't want to take a chance of getting sued by this overly petty guy. So pretty much this guy kept a grudge for 20 years and still did not let go of this claim at all. And honestly, I just don't understand why, because I would be grateful if I had a freaking Pokemon in my name, especially if I was as irrelevant as him, dude. That would legit be the most awesome thing ever. Imagine having a legit Pokemon made after you. Like, they weren't stealing your likeness. In fact, they were honoring you. Like, oh, there's this magician that we really like, and he's pretty cool, and he bends spoons, so let's make it into a Pokemon. They didn't copy your face or anything. It's completely different appearance. So back in the day, this guy was kind of big, and Pokemon was the small ones, right? And now, that Pokemon is like exponentially bigger than this guy. So, he finally decides to release this stupid lawsuit, and the sad thing is, he probably did it for his personal gain, because he was getting barraged by, a lot of people saying, why aren't you letting go of this stupid claim with Kadabra? Just let the Pokemon be free, right? So this guy actually made an apology tweet and announced that, Pokemon is free to do what they want. But even in this apology tweet, he promotes his website. So after 20 years of holding this and not like a stupid grudge, he still self-promotes in the one tweet where he's apologizing. So it's pretty much just not genuine at all, and I'm pretty sure he's just doing it for his own personal gain as well, which is, oh my god, this guy's just infuriating. So this was trending on Twitter, and the Twitter description person put this description saying, magician and illusionist Uri Geller has given Pokemon permission to use the character Kadabra on playing cards, effectively ending a 20-year legal dispute after Geller claimed that the Pokemon's Japanese name and image were too close to his own. By the way, the image part makes absolutely no sense except for the fact that he's holding a bent spoon. Geller sued Nintendo over Kadabra in 2000, seeking damages and insisting that the card stop being used in sets with the character last appearing on a Pokemon card in 2003. So here we have Uri Geller's apology tweet, 20-year apology. Like, this is so late. Like, you know how YouTubers make apologies pretty late? Like, oh, why are you apologizing for something that happened a year ago? 20 years ago, dude. My god. I'm truly sorry for what I did 20 years ago. Kids and grown-ups, I'm releasing the ban. It's now all up to Nintendo to bring back my Kadabra Pokemon card. Dude, oh my god. Listen, I'm not gonna be delusional and not admit that it was based on this guy, because the Japanese name is similar to his own, and also the spoon bending, right? But that's the only two things. That doesn't make it your card. The design was based on the animators, right? It will probably be one of the rarest cards now. Much energy and love to all. Now, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but recently on Twitch and on YouTube, there's been this phenomenon of opening Pokemon cards, right? I don't know if it started with Randolph from like the Sidemen's friends, or Logan Paul, right? He started opening Pokemon cards and everybody got into it. And pretty much you buy these cards and you sell them back for like a higher price, and it's like these mint condition cards, you sell them for hire, and there's super rare cards, base set boxes. It's a lot of fun. Some would say it's kind of akin to gambling, but I feel like collecting cards is a bit more wholesome. Anyways, I don't know if it's going to be as rare as he thinks it's going to be, because people really don't care about this guy, but just the fact that this card was kept from production for 20 whole years, it's probably going to have a huge price boost, right? So yeah, he promotes his website here, and then he links a little picture. Uri Geller gives Nintendo permission to print Kadabra on Pokemon cards again. Kadabra's 20-year disappearing act is over thanks to a change of heart from illusionist Uri Geller. I mean, the resemblance is uncanny. Other than the spoon, I literally see nothing. Honestly, I'm pretty mad about this because a similar situation happened to Porygon, and these innocent Pokemon just get banned for like 10, 15 years for like doing absolutely nothing. Like last time we talked about how they tried to cancel Porygon and Pokemon because it appeared in an episode which had flashing lights, which caused seizures to a couple kids in Japan, and because of that, which is not even Porygon's fault, they banned him from the anime, which is completely dumb. Now, some people on Twitter are kind of mad that this guy's getting, praise because he shouldn't have freaking sued them in the first place, right? And moreover, he shouldn't have held onto the lawsuit for 20 long years. Not sure why this is getting fanfare when there shouldn't have been an issue in the first place. Dude got mad at a Kadabra because it bent spoons and had a similar looking name. That would be like Ken Pender saying sorry and letting Sega use Scourge or something. He hasn't moved past anything. He literally plugged his museum in the post. This is a reach for relevance and press. If you'd really be sorry, you wouldn't plug your own site. This is like the Netflix adaptation of apologies, man. Get out. Bro's just trying to get clout now that Pokemon is bigger than ever. He doesn't really care because if he did, he would have stopped being a crybaby 20 years ago. Dude, I can't imagine suppressing a gigantic franchise like Pokemon over this most stupid thing imaginable. Like, if I was a magician back in the day and Pokemon made a character on me, not even stealing my likeness, like, if they literally put your face on the Pokemon, then I understand, but this was just a cool character that plays a pretty big role in the anime, dude. The only thing was the bent spoon, and which is associated with being psychic powers and telekinesis. So I don't know, man. I would be overjoyed. I'm so sick of these petty people. As Screen Rant explains, while Kadabra is a word associated with magic, the Pokemon's Japanese name, variously written as Jungerer or Jungeller, and Jungeller seems to be a reference to Geller. Kadabra holds a spoon, a seeming reference to Geller's most famous illusion. Geller sued Nintendo over Kadabra in 2000, seeking damages, and insisted the card stop being used in sets. And this is the stupidest part. Nintendo turned me into an evil, occult Pokemon character. Nintendo stole my identity by using my name and my signature image, Geller said at the time. Okay, listen, can I ask you guys a simple question? So, does anybody think that Kadabra, the Pokemon, is an evil Pokemon? Because you genuinely have to be delusional to come to that conclusion. I don't know where he's got this from. I can only assume it's because it's got something to do with Sabrina, right? There's this gym leader called Sabrina, and she's supposedly kind of creepy and evil. Pretty much she has a Kadabra, and there's these whole series of episodes that are kind of creepy, and that's the whole point of the thing, right? She's supposed to be a creepy character, but I don't think they were trying to say that you were evil IRL, dude. If somebody plays a villain in a movie, some psychos are obviously gonna think that this person is a villain IRL, but most people, sensible people, will applaud you for your incredible performance in that movie. Now, this situation is completely different, considering that nobody knows that's even you. I had no idea, and I'm pretty sure none of you had an idea as well. I remember watching it back in the day, and I was like, oh, Kadabra. I had literally no idea who that was, because you have no clout, and, you didn't voice the character either, so why would anyone care about you? Seeking damages. Dude, the only damage that's been done is to your reputation, and it's not been done by Nintendo. It's been done by yourself by being an absolute petty loser. This fool actually had the audacity to say, Nintendo stole my identity by using my name and my signature image. Your signature image is a bent spoon? Are you? Oh my god. You know who else's signature image is a bent spoon? My my 5-year-old who dropped his damn spoon and it bent, okay? Speaking to the website The Gamer, Geller wrote, due to the tremendous volume of emails I'm still getting begging me to allow Nintendo to bring back Kadabra or Geller, I sent a letter to the chairman of Nintendo, giving them permission to relaunch the Yuri Geller Kadabra Geller worldwide. Wow, that is so kind of you, dude. Millions of people are brigading you, asking you to let go of this super petty thing that you're doing, and after 20 years, you finally decide to do it. Like, wow, you should totally get an award for this. In fact, Nobel Peace Prize, dude. The Gamer writes that Geller said his request was picked up by 2 Nintendo representatives, but it's not clear yet whether Kadabra will make a reappearance. Honestly, the guys at the Pokemon company are probably like scarred for life because like they can be sued by this absolute like random petty guy. Like, they're probably gonna get sued by ice cream now because they have an ice cream Pokemon. Imagine like Ben and Jerry just shows up out of nowhere and just sues Pokemon. You made an ice cream Pokemon, get out of here, dude. I really don't know what the moral of the story is today because like, oh yeah, don't be super incredibly petty to the point of holding a grudge for 20 damn years. Like, I don't know, dude. I don't think that's a moral. I think that's a given that really doesn't need to be said. But let's try to look at the positive side, you know. End result is that hopefully we'll be seeing Kadabra back into the Pokemon world in card form and maybe in the anime as well if they want to celebrate his return. And honestly, like, I'm wondering how many other Pokemon have been kept in chains like this. Like, we had Porygon, we had Kadabra, and I'm like finding about this now. Like, I didn't know it was been. I was just like, oh, why did Kadabra disappear? Also, I don't know if you guys played the Pokemon game back in the day, but to evolve your Kadabra, you actually had to trade to get your Alakazam. So none of us had friends, so pretty much we couldn't trade, and we were stuck with the Kadabra. So we got like a special bond with Kadabra, you know. But yeah, that's the story. I hope you guys did enjoy. Smash the like button so that more people see this and understand what's going on. Let me know if you thought this guy was pretty damn petty in the comments, and thank you so much for watching. Do subscribe if you're new, trying to get to 400k, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.